So let's start with the correlation. In real world, you have two variables. Sometimes you have the bivariate analysis. You have two variables like suppose x and y. So x are having some values, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, and y are having some values, suppose this is 1, 4, 9, and 16. These are the values. So you can see there are some relationship between x and y. You have some relationship between these two variables. Fine. So this relationship define the if there is some relationship between two variables, then you can say that these two variables are correlated. Okay. So here you can see a relationship you have like this: fx equals to say x square, and fx is denoted by y. So when the value of x equals to 1, in this case y equals to how much? 1. When the value of x equals to 2, in this case y equals to 4. When the x equals to 3, then y equals to 9. When x equals to 4, then y equals to 16. And if I ask you when x equals to 5, then what will be the value of y? So you can easily calculate this value with the help of this relation. And one thing you can also notice, when x is increasing, then y is also increasing. So whenever you have this type of the relationship, when both variable are either in increasing trend or in decreasing trend, then this type of the relationship is known as a positive relationship. Okay. तो कोरिलेशन यू है, बेसिकली कोरिलेशन को हमने आपको बताया, अगर किसी एक वेरिएबल में आप चेंज करते हैं, इफ यू मेक चेंज इन वन वेरिएबल एंड यू गेट द करस्पॉन्डिंग चेंज इन अदर वेरिएबल, देन दिस इज नोन एज ए दिस इज कॉल्ड द कोरिलेट. दीज टू वेरिएबल्स आर कोरिलेटेड. इन दैट केस यू कैन से दैट दीज टू वेरिएबल्स आर कोरिलेटेड. Fine. And correlation is basically there are two types of the correlations majorly. First one is a positive correlation. And second one is negative correlation. Okay. So what is a positive correlation? मैंने आपको बताया, when you make change in the x, suppose if x is increasing and if y is also increasing, then this type of the relationship is known as a positive correlation. किसी एक वेरिएबल में आप चेंज करते हैं तो सेकेंड वेरिएबल में भी चेंज होता है और उस सेम डायरेक्शन में होता है, then this is known as a positive correlation. Or you can say if x is decreasing and y is also decreasing, then this is also known as a positive correlation. तो ऐसे रिलेशंस को, रिलेशन बिटवीन टू वेरिएबल्स इज नोन एज ए पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन. सो यू कैन टेक फ्यू एग्जांपल ऑफ द पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन. पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशंस के एग्जांपल में आप ले सकते हैं, सपोज हाइट एंड वेट. Height and weight, family income and expenditure, income and expenditure. So you can see there is a positive correlation. If height will increase, then obviously weight will increase. When income will increase, then family expenditure will also increase. Or when income will decrease, then obviously the family expenditure will also decrease. Similarly, price and supply of a commodity. These are the few example of the positive correlation. तो इस तरह के रिलेशंस को आप बोलते हैं पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन. एंड नेगेटिव कोरिलेशन क्या होता है? When two variables are related in such a way, when x is increasing, but y is decreasing. And you have the inverse relationship between two variables x and y, then this type of the relationship is known as a negative correlation. Fine. This type of the relationship is known as a negative correlation. So for this, you can take few example. I take the example price and demand. Price and demand. Generally, there is a negative correlation. When price will increase, then demand will decrease. And when price is decrease, then demand may be increase. Generally, you have this type of the relationship in real world. So this type of the relationship is known as a negative correlation. And volume and pressure of a perfect gas. Okay, then you have also a negative correlation in this type of the variables x and y. Sales of a woolen garments and the day temperature is a basically some negative correlations. Fine. When temperature will increase, then we will generally want the warm, cool garments. Okay, and woolen garments you will what when their temperature is fall. So there is a negative correlation. Fine. So these are the few important types of the correlation. And one more type of the correlation, you can say that you have the linear correlation. Linear correlation. Linear correlation का मतलब ये है कि you have suppose this type of the relation y equals to mx plus c. So you can see with the help of graph, if you make the change in x variable, then you will get the change in y variable, and this change is like a linearly. If I take the equation, suppose y equals to mx, so you have the equation like this. या हम सिंपली एक y equals to mx equation लेते हैं which is passing through the origin. This is the equation which is passing through the origin, and this is a पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन. और आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं जैसे x में चेंज हो रहा है उतना y चेंज हो रहा है, x में जितना चेंज हो रहा है उतना y में चेंज हो रहा है, बट दिस चेंज इज ए लीनियर. Fine. So this type of the correlation is known as a linear correlation. And next type of the correlation you have the non-linear correlation या कर्व लीनियर भी बोलते हैं इसको. कर्व नॉन लीनियर नॉन लीनियर कोरिलेशन क्या होता है? नॉन लीनियर कोरिलेशन ये होता है यू हैव द रिलेशनशिप लाइक दिस. सपोज यू आर गेटिंग द कर्व लाइक दिस, यू हैव द रिलेशनशिप लाइक दिस. ठीक है, दिस इज नॉट ए लीनियर रिलेशनशिप, है ना, एक स्ट्रेट लाइन पे नहीं आ रहा है, इट इज कमिंग ऑन ए कर्व. सो दिस इज नोन एज ए कर्व लीनियर और नॉन लीनियर रिलेशनशिप. यू कैन सी दिस इज ए नॉन लीनियर रिलेशनशिप, है ना, ये नॉन लीनियर रिलेशनशिप है, बट दिस इज ए लीनियर रिलेशनशिप. ये आपका एक लीनियर रिलेशनशिप का एग्जांपल है. एंड आई टेक वन मोर एग्जांपल, y इक्वल्स टू 2x plus 3. So this is also an example of a linear correlation. Fine. So majorly correlation you can divide in 4 categories, and one category you can group as a part, which is a positive correlation and negative correlation, and second you can group as a B part, where you have a linear correlation and non-linear correlation. Now question is that how you can measure the relationship between two variables, है ना. टू वेरिएबल्स के बीच में आप रिलेशनशिप को कैसे मेजर करेंगे? हाउ यू कैन फाइंड द रिलेशनशिप इज ए पॉजिटिव or negative or a linear or a non-linear. So for this you have some method of studying for the correlation. So look at the few methods. So let's talk about the methods of studying correlation. So first one is scatter diagram. Through scatter diagram you can judge the relationship between the two variable, how they are related, whether they are related positive or negative. Scatter diagram method. And second one, you have the Karl Pearson's coefficients of Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation, which is also known as a covariance method. This is also known as a covariance method. And next one is a टू वे फ्रीक्वेंसी टेबल या बाइवेरिएट कोरिलेशन मेथड इसको भी बोलते हैं, बाइवेरिएट correlation method, and fourth one is a rank correlation method. A rank method इसको आप बोलते हैं, you can say this is a rank method. And next one is a concurrent deviation method. Okay, so these are the 5 important methods through which you can study the correlation between the two variables x and y. So let's start with the first one is a scatter diagram. तो स्कैटर डायग्राम से क्या आप रिलेशनशिप मेजर करते हैं? यू कैन जस्ट जज द रिलेशनशिप विद द हेल्प ऑफ द स्कैटर डायग्राम. See, suppose you have the relationship like this. This is a x-axis and this is a y-axis. Fine. And you have the suppose relationship like this. Okay. So if you have the relationship like this, if x is increasing, then you can see the y is also increasing. और सारे points एक particular एक ही directions में आ रहे हैं. So this type of the relationship is known as a perfect correlation. This type of the relationship is known as a perfect positive correlation. Okay, this type of the relationship is known as a perfect positive correlation. And sometimes you have the relationship like this. This is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. And suppose you plot the value of x and y, and value are coming like this. So you can see that when there is some value of x, then y is high. When x is increasing, then y is decreasing. You can see like this. So, and what all points are coming on a line, a straight line. So you can say that this type of the relationship is known as a perfect negative correlation. Perfect negative correlation. Okay, so through the diagram, scatter diagram, just plot the value of x and y on a graph, and you can see the trend of the values, and accordingly you can say whether there is a perfect correlation, positive correlation, or perfect negative correlation. And sometimes you have the values like this. When you will plot the value of x and y, and you are getting the value like this. Suppose you are getting value like this. Okay, you are getting the values like this. Then you can see that values are in the increasing trend. Most of values are in the increasing trend. Yes, maximum values जो है आपकी increasing trend में है. So then this type of the relationship like this. Okay, तो but they are not coming on a straight line. कि कोई एक straight line पे नहीं आ रहे हैं. But you can plot a line through which the maximum number of points are passing. ठीक है, तो मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ पॉइंट्स पास कर रहे हैं एक स्ट्रेट लाइन पर, बट उसके नियर बाई भी कुछ पॉइंट्स हैं, बट दे आर इन द सेम डायरेक्शन. व्हेन x is increasing, then y is also increasing. In this way you have the values. Then this type of the relationship is known as a high degree positive correlation. This type of the correlation is known as a high degree positive correlation. High degree positive correlation. Okay, high degree positive correlation में एक चीज याद रखिएगा, most of cases you will get the point like this. मैक्सिमम पॉइंट आपके स्कैटर्ड करेंगे इस लाइन पर, मैक्सिमम पॉइंट इस लाइन के आसपास होंगे. ठीक है, फॉर मोर प्रिसाइज यू कैन रिमूव दीज 2 पॉइंट्स. ओके, सो यू हैव द पॉइंट्स लाइक दिस. मैक्सिमम पॉइंट्स इस तरह के होंगे. देन दिस टाइप ऑफ द रिलेशनशिप इज नोन एज ए हाई डिग्री पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन. फाइन. And sometimes you have the relationship like this, when you will plot the value of x and y, and you are getting the value like this. इस तरह के वैल्यूज आ रहे हैं, then this is known as a high degree negative correlation. ऐसे correlations को बोलते हैं high degree negative correlation. And sometimes you have the relationship like this. You have x-axis and you have y-axis, and some few points are like this. ठीक है, इस तरह के पॉइंट्स आ रहे हैं, बट ऑल पॉइंट्स आर इन दी पॉजिटिव ट्रेंड. मैक्सिमम पॉइंट्स आपके क्या है, पॉजिटिव ट्रेंड में है. वट यू कैन सी, पॉइंट्स आर नॉट कंसंट्रेटिंग एट ए वन लाइन. एक कोई पर्टिकुलर एक लाइन पे सारे पॉइंट्स लाई नहीं कर रहे हैं, कुछ दूर दूर पॉइंट्स लाई कर रहे हैं. सो बट ऑल पॉइंट्स आर इन दी पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन. देन यू कैन से दैट दिस टाइप ऑफ द कोरिलेशन इज नोन एज ए लो डिग्री पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन. Low degree positive correlation. And sometimes you have the relationship like this. इस तरह के पॉइंट्स आ रहे हैं, बट दे आर इन द डिक्रीजिंग ट्रेंड, एंड ऑल पॉइंट्स आर नॉट कमिंग ऑन ए वन लाइन. Then this type of the relationship is known as a low degree negative correlation. This type of the correlation is known as a low degree negative correlation. Fine. And one more, sometimes you have the relationship like this. Suppose you are getting the points like this. You are getting the points like this. इस तरह के points आ रहे हैं, then there is no correlation. इस केस में कोई भी correlation नहीं होगा. There is no correlation. And you can also get the point like this. You have x-axis and y-axis, and you are getting the points like this. Then there is also no correlation. ठीक है, ऐसे केसेस में वेरिएबल्स में कोई भी कोरिलेशन नहीं हो सकता है. सो यू कैन जज दी कोरिलेशन कि उनका नेचर क्या है, ये पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं, नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं. जस्ट प्लॉट द वैल्यूज ऑफ एक्स एंड वाई ऑन द एक्स वाई प्लेन इन ए ग्राफ, and you can judge the relationship with the help of scatter diagram. You can take just the idea of the relationship between graph. Okay, तो ये आपका कहलाता है मेथड ऑफ द स्कैटर डायग्राम. थ्रू स्कैटर डायग्राम यू कैन जज द कोरिलेशन. फाइन. अब परफेक्ट कोरिलेशन में अगर हम बात करते हैं, तो न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यूज अगर निकालते हैं, कुछ न्यूमेरिकल मेथड होते हैं, अभी हम डिस्कस करेंगे, जैसे कर्ल पियर्सन कोरिलेशन कोएफिशिएंट मेथड. सो इन दैट केस द वैल्यू परफेक्ट कोरिलेशन में इसकी वैल्यू जो होती है दैट इज r इक्वल्स टू +1, एंड इन दिस केस r विल बी इक्वल्स टू -1. And in this case you have the value, see basically जो correlation की values जो है वो that is lying between, r is lying between -1 to +1. अगर हम पॉजिटिव सेंस में, जो न्यूमेरिकल सेंस में बात करें, तो r की वैल्यू जो लाई करेगी दैट विल लाई बिटवीन -1 to +1 के बीच में लाई करेगी. फाइन. तो अगर न्यूमेरिकली आप वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करते हैं, हाउ यू कैन कैलकुलेट दैट आई विल डिस्कस आफ्टर डिस्कसिंग दिस मेथड, and then I will talk about the Curl Pearson correlation coefficient, where you will get the value of r. So if you are getting the value of r equals to +1, then this type of the relationship is known as a positive correlation. When you are getting the value of r equals to -1, then this type of the relationship is known as a perfect negative correlation. And when you are getting the r equals to 0, in that case value of r will be equals to 0. Value of r will be equals to 0, then there is no correlation. Now let's talk about the हाई डिग्री पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन कितना होगा. तो हाई डिग्री पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन को आप इस तरह से डिनोट कर सकते हैं. सपोज दिस इज 0 एंड से दिस इज वैल्यू 1, और इसको आप डिवाइड कर दीजिएगा से 0 to 0.25 एंड 0.25 टू ये आप ले लीजिएगा 0.75. ओके, एंड इफ r is lying between this range more than 0 but less than equals to 0.25, अगर r का वैल्यू इस तरह के न्यूमेरिकली आता है, देन यू कैन से दैट लो डिग्री पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन, यानी लो डिग्री पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन जो होगा लाइक दिस, इस तरह का ग्राफ आएगा. इन दैट केस द वैल्यू ऑफ r में बी बिटवीन 0 to 0.25 एंड 0.25 to 0.75 अगर आ रहा है वैल्यू, इस रेंज में आ रहा है, देन यू कैन से दैट मॉडरेट कोरिलेशन. इस केस में आप बोलते हैं मॉडरेट कोरिलेशन. और 0.75 से 1 के रेंज में आ रहा है, यानी मोर देन 0.75. इफ आई टॉक अबाउट दिस, सी r इज more than 0.75 but less more than equals to 0.75 and less than 1. अगर इस तरह का आ रहा, then you can say that high degree positive correlation. Similarly, you can move towards the negative values. Negative values में इसी तरह आप 0 to -0.25, then 0.75, देन -1. और इसके अकॉर्डिंग ये होगा आपका लो डिग्री नेगेटिव कोरिलेशन, ये मॉडरेट होगा, ये हाई डिग्री हो जाएगा, और ये 1 आ जाएगा, देन इट विल बी ए परफेक्ट कोरिलेशन. So with the help of the numerical value, you can find the correlation. But how you can find out these values, that I will discuss in the coming method, which is known as a Curl-Pearson coefficient of correlation method or covariance method. So next method is Curl-Pearson's coefficients of correlation, or you can say that covariance method. Okay. So covariance method, basically this is given by the Curl-Pearsons in 1867 to 1936 by a British mathematician or statistician, name is Curl-Pearson. तो उन्होंने अपने नाम से ही अपना इस मेथड को डिवाइड किया, and this is defined like this. R is the Curl-Pearson correlation coefficient, is the covariance of x and y, यानी covariance between x and y and divided by standard deviation of x and y. ओके, या इसको आप ऐसे भी बोल सकते हैं, covariance of x and y and divided by square root of the variance of x and variance of y. I hope you are aware about this covariance and variance. Do you have any idea about the variance of x? Students, please let me know. Anyone, students? Have you gone through this? ओके, सो कोवेरियंस आप कैसे मेजर करते हैं, वेरिएंस कैसे मेजर करते हैं, मीन कैसे निकालते हैं, दिस ऑल थिंग्स आई थिंक यू हैव डन इन द प्रीवियस क्लास. सो लेट्स हियर, इफ यू वांट टू फाइंड आउट द covariance between two variable x and y, then covariance is defined by this formula: 1 upon n summation x minus x bar and y minus y bar, where x bar is the summation x over n, यानी mean of the x values, and y bar is the mean of the y values, summation y over n. N is the number of observation in your series. And you know the variance of x. Variance of x is given by 1 upon n summation x minus x bar का whole square. This is the value of variance of x. अगर हम स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन की बात करते हैं, एस डी, दिस इज डिनोटेड बाय सिग्मा एक्स, दिस इज गिवन बाय द पॉजिटिव स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ द वेरिएंस. ये होता है आपका पॉजिटिव स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ द वेरिएंस. तो पॉजिटिव स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ द वेरिएंस जो हो जाएगा, दिस इज 1 अपॉन n समेशन x माइनस x बार का होल स्क्वायर. सिमिलरली यू कैन डिफाइन द वेरिएंस ऑफ y, which is 1 upon n summation y minus y bar का होल स्क्वायर, or if I talk about the standard deviation sigma y, then this is the positive square root of this 1 upon n summation y minus y bar ka whole square. So if I write down these values in this particular formula, then you can see the calculation coefficient is given by r equals to covariance of xy. Covariance of xy is 1 upon n summation x minus x bar and y minus y bar, and divided by square root of the variance of x. Variance of x is given by 1 upon n summation x minus x bar ka whole square and 1 upon n summation y minus y bar ka whole square. So it's a square root of 1 upon n, 1 upon n. So 1 upon n you can take outside, which will be cancelled by 1 upon n and 1 upon n. So finally you have r equals to summation x minus x bar y minus y bar over square root of summation x minus x bar ka whole square and summation y minus y bar ka whole square. So with the help of this formula, you can find the value of r. Okay, this is the first formula. Right. Although you can write down the shortcut formula for this, तो शॉर्टकट फॉर्मूले आप किस तरह से इसको डिवाइस करेंगे, दैट आई विल डिस्कस इन द कमिंग क्लासेस. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू टेक ए प्रॉब्लम वेयर यू कैन फाइंड द कैलकुलेशन कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ कोरिलेशन. So I take the example. In this example, you have to calculate the calculation coefficient of correlation between the expenditure and advertising and sales from the data given below. Okay, so you have the data like this. Suppose you have the values of x, which is denoted by expenditure, advertising. वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स जनरली 2 वेरिएबल्स हैं, वो कोई भी हो सकते हैं. आई एम टेकिंग वन वेरिएबल एज एक्स एंड सेकेंड वेरिएबल आई एम टेकिंग एज ए वाई. ओके, वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स इज 39, 65, 62, 90, 82, 75 and say 25 and then 98 and then 36 and then 74, and the value of y is 47, 53, 58, 86, 62, 68, 60, 91, 51 and 84. These are the values of x and y, and you have to find out the correlation between these two variables. So correlation one method I have discussed, which is known as a scatter diagram. So scatter diagram के through तो just plot these values on the x-axis and y-axis, which I am not going to discuss. You can easily plot these values on the x-axis and y-axis, and you can see the ट्रेंड. आप ट्रेंड देख सकते हैं किस तरह का ट्रेंड होगा. फाइन, and accordingly you can find the values, but I am going to talk about the Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. So in this case you have to find out according to your formula. Look at your formula. Your formula is r equals to summation x minus x bar y minus y bar over square root of this is summation x minus x bar ka whole square and summation y minus y bar ka whole square. This is a formula. So firstly you have to find out the value of x bar. X bar आपको निकालना होगा. So how you can find out the x bar? See, x bar is the sum of the values of x. In x की सारी values को add कर लीजिएगा, which is denoted by summation x, and it will be equals to 650, and summation of y, it will be equals to 660. I am not going to take the calculation part here, just I am writing, you can verify yourself. So sum of x will be 650, just add these all values, and sum of y will be equals to 660. So in this case, the value of x bar will be equals to summation x over n, and summation x is how much? 650, and n is the number of observation, and you can see here number of observation is 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So just divide by 10, so you will get this equals to 65. Similarly, you can calculate the value of y bar. This is summation y over n, and summation y is how much? 660, and divided by 10, so it will be equals to 66. So you have the value of x bar and y bar. Now your objective is to find out the value of x minus x bar. तो x minus x bar आप कैलकुलेट कर लीजिएगा. x minus x bar जब आप कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो how much will be it? See, x is how much? 39. So 39 minus x bar is how much? 65. So 35 minus 65. So it will be equals to minus 26. And next is 65 minus 65. So it will be equals to 0. Value of x is 65 and x bar is also 65. So it will be equals to 0. And I'm going to write down the rest of values. This is 3, then 25, then 17, then 10, then 40, then 33, then minus 29, and then you are getting the value is 13. Okay, thereafter you can find out the, you have to find, look at here, one more term you have to find out, x minus x bar ka whole square, and then y minus y bar ka whole square. So x minus x bar ka whole square nikalna hai, to just square it. So when you will square minus 26, so minus 26 का square होगा 676, 0 का square 0, 3 का square 9, and then 625, 25 का होगा, and then 289, then 100, and this is 1600, and 1089, and for this is 841, and this is 169. And summation x minus x bar ka whole square. So when you will add this, you will get summation x minus x bar ka whole square, which is equals to 5398. Okay, and next you have to find out y minus y bar. The similar way you can find the value of y minus y bar. Value of y is how much? 47, and y bar is how much? 66. So 47 minus 66. So first value you will get, this is minus 19. And next is 53 minus y is 53, and y bar is how much? 66. Already आपने find out किया है. So next value will be equals to minus 13. So just I am writing the values minus 13, and then this is minus 8, then this is 20, then minus 4, then 2, 6, 25, minus 15, and 18. 18, how you are getting? 84 minus 66. 84 minus 66, you will get this is 18. Fine. And then find out y minus, then find out y minus y bar ka whole square. So y minus y bar ka whole square, when you will square it, 19 का स्क्वायर करेंगे, then it will be equals to 361, then 169, and 18 का हो जाएगा 64, and this is 400, then 16, then 4, then 36, and 25 का 625 हो जाएगा, and 15 का होगा 225, and 18 का स्क्वायर करेंगे तो this will be 324. So next objective is to find out summation y minus y bar ka whole square. So y minus y bar square is this. Just add these values, you will get summation y minus y bar ka whole square, which is equals to 2224. So you have this value and this value. And next you have to find out x minus x bar, y minus y bar ka product, then summation. So x minus x bar is this, y minus y bar is this. So just make the product x minus x bar, y minus y bar, and just do the product of these values. So see, minus 26 and minus 19. So minus 26 minus 19, it will be equals to x minus x bar, y minus y bar. So it will be equals to 490. You can verify it, 494. And 0 into, see, x minus x bar is 0 and y minus y bar is 13. So when you will multiply, it will be equals to 0. And next is 3 and 18. So it will be equals to 3 and 18 is 24. See, this is minus 3. यहाँ पर आएगा ये minus 3. So it will be equals to 24. And next is 500. Then their next value will be equals to minus 68. And then 20. And then 240. And then 825. And then 435, and last value is 234. 234. It means 18, and you are multiplying by 13, so this will be equals to 234. And when we will add it, it will be equals to 2704. 2704. Okay, so now you have all values. This is the summation x minus x bar, y minus y bar. So just substitute this. All y bar is 2704 and divided by under root of summation x minus x bar ka whole square. Summation x minus x bar ka whole square is 5398 multiply by summation y minus y bar ka whole square is 2224, and just do the calculation, and then you will get this equals to 0.7804. So in this case, you are getting the value of r equals to 0.78, which is more than 0.75. So you can say that positive correlation, there is a positive correlation, and how you can define this is a high degree positive correlation because r is like more than 0.75 and less than 1. अगर r का वैल्यू सपोज 1 आता तो आप इसको परफेक्ट कोरिलेशन बोल देते, बट r is between 0.75 to 1. So that's why you can say, and this is a positive, it coming positive. So that's why you can say that it's a positive correlation. So I hope this concept is clear to you. Up to now, if you have any confusion, please let me know. Okay, students. So tomorrow I will take few more questions based on this, where I will utilize the shortcut formula. So far I have discussed this. So now I am going to save this.